Chapter 6 Programming in Scratch. Learning Outcomes. At the end of this chapter, students will be able to sense input and its execution. Use mathematical operation in Scratch. Add the various blocks of the control block. Warm up. Rahul wants to change the costume of the sprite. Steps are given below but are not in order. Arrange them in order to help Rahul. Follow the following steps to change the costume of a sprite. Steps 1. From the list of costumes, select Dani B costume. 2. Click on Choose a Sprite button on the bottom right side of the Scratch window. 3. The sprite's costume will be changed. 4. Select Dani Sprite to click on the Costume tab. Teacher's note: assist the student in arranging the above steps in a chronological order. Hello friends, let's learn about a few more blocks of code in Scratch. The various tasks that a sprite can carry out on the Scratch stage are already known to us. We have also learned how to change the background, color, direction and costume of a sprite. Let us now learn how to perform various sensing and mathematical operations to solve a problem. Do you know Scratch Services is developed by MIT Media Lab, has been translated into 70 plus languages and is used in most parts of the world. Sensing input and its execution. The light blue color coded sensing block are among the 8 categories of Scratch blocks. They are used to sense the keyboard input while executing the script, as well as the location of the mouse pointer and its distance from the sprite. Further, these blocks determine whether a sprite is touching another sprite. Hence, these blocks give your sprites the ability to sense an action that takes place. Let me answer. What do you mean by sensing? Sensing a mouse click. When we click the right mouse button, mouse down, the sensing block responds. This implies that we can create a sprite or part of our program in such a way that it would react to our activities. This is another example of event-driven programming. When the mouse button is clicked, the script runs. Sensing a key. When a user touches a certain key on the keyboard, key space pressed, this block can be used to detect it. Let me answer. What do you mean by the term collide? When two sprites collide, this is used to detect a sprite and respond to contact with another sprite on the stage. This is done by telling the sprite to do something when one color touches another color. Look at the code. It tells the sprite to change to the next costume when the color red touches the color yellow. Asking a question. This block stores keyboard input in the answer block while enabling us to put a question on the screen. The question is displayed in a callout on the screen while the user enters an answer or presses the enter key. The application waits. Using operators. Operator blocks are light green colored coded blocks are round in shape. They are used to solve mathematical equations. Basic mathematical operations, logical operations and different functions are all included in the operator group blocks. Let us perform calculations in a Scratch project. Steps 1. Open a new file in the Scratch window. 2. Delete the cat sprite and choose sprite from the cat library button. 3. Select the crab sprite from the animals category and click OK. 4. Drag the flag clicked crop from button file. Block from the events block category and place it in the script area. 5. Take the say hello for 2 seconds. Crop from button file and say hello. Crop from button file. Blocks from the looks block category and place them under the when flag clicked. Crop from button file in the script area. Drag the crop button file block from the operator block category and club it inside and say hello block. 7. Type the text and numbers inside the block as shown in the figure. 8. Click the blocks to run the script. 9. Observe the sprite displaying the calculations. Working with variables. You may have noticed that when you progress to the next level in playing computer games, your score either rises or falls and is displayed on the screen at the end. These values are stored by using variables. A variable is a name given to a place in the memory of the computer. These values can be either numbers or text. Remember it! With the Scratch app, users can snap together computer programming blocks to make interactive stories, games, art, animation, and more. Creating a variable. Follow the following steps to create a variable. 1. In the block palette, click the variable category. 2. Select the Make a Variable button. 3. Name the variable. 4. Use the options available. Conditional statement. Sometimes we want to have programs that respond differently in different situations. We might want the program to say, "It's your turn. You win or you lose." In Scratch, wait 1 second. Repeat 10. If, forever, if or if then are the conditional block present in the control blocks category. Wait 1 second block halts the script's execution for some duration as mentioned in the block. Repeat 10 block. Repeat a set of instructions a specified number of times. In if then block, the script inside it will execute only if the condition given after if is true. The condition is false. No code is executed. The if else block checks the condition between if. Then if it is true, then block place after if, then will execute. If it is false, then the block placed after else will be executed. In forever block, a set of instructions keep repeating until the interrupting button, the stop button, is pressed. Kids IQ. Sam has written a statement in Scratch and he wants to repeat the statement at least 10 times. Suggest him the block by which he can complete the task. Let's recall. The light blue color-coded sensing blocks are among the 8 categories of Scratch blocks used to sense the keyboard. The category of operator group blocks of basic arithmetic operations, logical operation, and various functions. A variable is a name given to the place in the computer's memory. Then if else block checks the condition between if, then if it is true, then block place after if, then will execute. If it is false, then the blocks placed after else will be executed. In forever block, a set of instructions keep repeating until the interrupting button, the stop button, is pressed. Upskill your intelligence. A. Fill in the blanks. 1. Sensing blocks are of dash color. Answer: light blue color. 2. Operator blocks are dash in shape. Answer: round. 3. When we click the dash mouse button, the sensing block responds. Answer: right. 4. The question is displayed in a dash on the screen. Answer: stage. 5. Dash blocks are used to solve mathematical equation. Answer: operator. B. Write T for true statements and F for false statements. 1. Sprites can react to our activities. Answer: true. 2. A variable is a name given to a place in the memory of the computer. Answer: true. 3. Stop all blocks stop the execution of a script. Answer: false. 4. Forever block repeats a set of instructions a specified number of times. Answer: true. 5. Say hello block is in look block category. Answer: false. C. Match the following. 1. Match sensing blocks with light blue. 2. Match operator block with light green. 3. Match when flag clicked block with in events block. 4. Match wait block with script execution stops for a specific time. D. Answer the following questions. 1. Write the steps to create a variable. Answer: user defined variable. Click the Create a Variable button in the Variable palette if the user wants to create his or her own variable with a different name. A form will show on the screen following the click on the Create a Variable block button. 2. What do you mean by conditional statement? Answer. Conditional statement in Scratch decide whether a program is applied is true or false. They give you the ability to test a variable against a value or compare it to another variable. 3. What is the purpose of sensing a key? Answer. Sensing blocks are used to recognize and quantify the interactions between items in a project or to track specific mouse and keyboard's motion. It is color-coded blue and is one of the 9 blocks. 4. What do you use variables? Answer. Variables are containers that are used to store data or information in programming languages like Scratch or other programming languages. We can save distinct value using variables. It could be a name, a number, or any other kind of data. 5. What are sensing blocks? Explain any 2. Answer. Sensing blocks are used to recognize and quantify the interaction between items in a project or to track specific mouse and keyboard motion. It is color-coded blue and is one of the 9 blocks. Critical thinking. Harmeet has created a program in Scratch and she wants her sprite to repeat a set of instructions forever. Recommended her the block of accomplish the task. Answer. Students will do it themselves. Teamwork. Learn how to use different blocks that are accessible in Scratch and their diverse function. 1. What do you learn after the discussion? 2. Conclude your points as a project on a Word file. Answer. Student will do it themselves.